What's the most important meeting you have every single week? If you are the CEO or president of a construction company, think about your org chart and the folks that report directly to you. Now think of those direct reports. Which of those direct reports has the most impact upon your business? It may be spread out evenly, but there may be that one individual who is responsible for quite a bit of the overall operation. And if you can identify that one individual, that's the most important meeting that you should be having every single week. Now, if you're the CEO of a construction company, you're probably the kind of person who's running at, 80, 90 miles an hour pretty consistently, has a lot of things going on, has a lot of irons in the fire, and so it's easy to neglect that critical one-to-one meeting with your most important direct report. So the first thing I want to say to you in this video is don't neglect that meeting. Don't excuse it. Don't set it aside. Make sure that you schedule it at a specific time that works for you and for the other person consistently, and then commit to having that meeting. Now, when you have the meeting, those types of meetings can be a complete waste of time, but they don't have to be if you structure them correctly. So I'd like to give you 3 simple parts of a good one-to-one meeting construction or structure. The first part is this: metrics. What are some key metrics that your direct report is responsible for? And that when you look at those metrics, it gives you a real sense of what's going on in the business. You need to identify the metrics and begin your conversation with your direct report around how those metrics are doing. It could be your hit rate. It could be the production on one of your projects. It could be a safety number. It could be, maybe there's clients who are past due on their billing 60 days or something like that. Whatever the case is, you want to get the metrics that are meaningful to you and to that direct report. And allow the metrics to then drive your conversations. Because if you're the CEO or the president of the organization, you have insights for that individual that can help them in the execution of their roles. You have instruction for them. You have direction for them. And what you're looking to do as the CEO is always paint a clear picture of the parameters of that person's responsibilities and the areas that you're giving them full freedom to make decisions in without you second guessing them or anything like that. And your goal as the CEO of your company is to make that box progressively larger and larger and larger so that your direct reports are perfectly comfortable making great decisions that they take full responsibility for without you second guessing them in a variety of different areas. And that box should just be getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so that you don't have to be micromanaging everything that's going on in your construction business. So start with the metrics, move on then to the conversations, and then from conversations, you have to lay out the action items. And if you're meeting on a weekly basis, you want to make sure those action items are something that your direct report is going to be working on in the next 7 days. Getting movement on the issues and challenges that you're facing in terms of the projects you're building or the people that you're working with or whatever the case may be. So, metrics, conversations, action items. That should then lead to the meeting in the following week, where the first thing you do is follow up on those action items and hold your direct report accountable, and then go metrics, conversations, action items. So there's a simple layout for you that you can use in terms of running your meetings effectively with your direct reports. And I just want to encourage you, if you lead a construction company and you are not meeting regularly with your direct reports, you must stop right now, look at your calendar, and block out that time for consistently meeting with those individuals. My name is Eric Anderton. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, what I'd appreciate is if you could leave some comments. What are some good meeting structures that you use in your organization that work for you with those one-to-one meetings? Feel free to share the video with other folks. I appreciate you watching, and have a terrific day.